We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Jed Jerko comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back at the track. The wall. Gone! Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 13.
Line to the right side.
Schwarber.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Colby Rasmus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes. Brandon Crawford stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
first. Off for the Halo. Center fielder, Aaron.
Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Story brings it in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Standing in, Luis Valbuena. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Zach Kozart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Rasmus on the run, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To 2-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 9th, center fielder number 10.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's Jed Jerko now. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he struck him out. Settling in now, Anthony Shuey. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Anthony
Shuey. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parra is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 6.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Fielder.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Parra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Parra ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Designated
chance.
hitter.
Nelson Cruz.
Nelson
He reached on a
Cruz.
single in his first try. Drilled down the line. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control
Right
here,
fielder.
2 away.
Colby Rasmus.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Colby Rasmus will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. He drew a walk his first time up. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons.
And leading
He'll
off
go
for
to
the
work
Halos,
trying to do something about
the
breaking this
shortstop,
1-1 tie.
Andrelton
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. In now, Martin Maldonado. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford onto the grass. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Valbuena. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. In there, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Gerardo Parra will be next. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Parra.
This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Upton. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready once again, Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Strasburg with a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So striding in, Zach Cozart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the pitch. In for strike two.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired, and there's one away. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now batting
at the plate, Anthony Shuey.
Anthony Shuey.
Cue shot here out towards short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Into the box now, Justin Upton. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Throw over to first. Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Justin Upton becomes out number 2 this inning. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too. Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The right fielder, number 30, Colby.
Hard liner to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Andrelton Simmons.
Pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for route number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Aaron Hicks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the. Here's Chris Carter now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman Chris Carter.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Outside, 3-0 now. Trevor Story is on deck. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in and looking for more, Gerardo Parra. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Ben Gamel. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. Valbuena fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
First baseman Luis Valbuena.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gamble ranging back, and it's gone. Ready for another chance? Anthony Shuey, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one also hit deep to left field, and that's off the left field wall. Here's Justin Upton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And no shot for Rasmus. He's in safely at third. Riding in once again. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Hits are even at 7 apiece. High pop-up. Jerko is there for it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Jerko.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Mike Zunino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's
a swing and a miss. That retires. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
This one for Crawford at short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Now in the box, Colby Rasmus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Colby Rasmus.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chris Carter. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Mark Melanson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Mark Melanson.
Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Stepping in, Luis Valbuena. He'll see what he can do leading off the hole. James Pazos will come on in relief as Albert Pujols is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now. Not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
And Crawford will make the play. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In is Gerardo Parra, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Jose Alvarez gets the call here. He'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And it's
Jason Worth.
hits this one hard the other way. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Robinson Cano. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Our final line score tonight: first for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball. Ball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 31.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Digging in, Luis Valbuena, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, a double play. So coming to the plate, Zach Cozart, trying to get him started again following the double play. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. It is Curtis Granderson.
Right fielder, Curtis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit well towards the hole. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Machado.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes real.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Anthony Shuey, skied in the air to straightaway left. Merrifield moves over, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Granderson has a beat on it as he takes charge for the second out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Freddie
lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it, makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, Christian Villanueva. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lofted in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Andrelton Simmons.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. First delivery to him on the way. Martin Maldonado swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun is there to take it as they're able to set down Ichiro on just 1 pitch.
Batting 9th.
Stepping up now, Russell Martin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Merrifield.
Grounded to short, taken in by Simmons. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And Ichiro gets this back in off the wall. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Third baseman.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Number 22.
A man at second with 1 down, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Villanueva is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Anthony Shuey. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Shuey.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And they'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Granderson.
And, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Manny Machado hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
ready for another
5.
chance. Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-2. To 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Hicks comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Villanueva. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Balbuena has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off with the Angels, the left
first
fielder,
pitch on its way to Upton.
Justin Upton.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out toward shallow right. Granderson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Granderson is under it, and the inning is over. Digging in, Greg Bird. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Greg Bird.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Valbuena. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lifted in the air to center. Ichiro has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Russell Martin now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit. Ready once again, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fielder number 3.
In is Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted the other way to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman Robinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitter. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Shuey. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A little bouncer. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Riding in once again, Justin Upton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Goes to third with it, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. No runs on 6 hits. and no errors to this point for the Angels. Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Grounded back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Freddie Freeman.
Lined hard to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box, Christian Villanueva, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding in, Greg Bird. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Freeman ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Aaron Hicks.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's got a hit in 3 at. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Smoke toward the hole, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman
digging in, Zach Kozar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Martin waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Now in the box, Yangervis Solarte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Ichiro now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Suzuki.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simmons onto the grass, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Russell Martin now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swings through the slider there. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he chased it in the dirt. Maldonado has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson and Cano. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Aaron Luke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Shuey. Brendan Drury come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Standing in, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Hit hard to short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Andrew McCutcheon.
And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Dylan Betances takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First things first, here's a throw over. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final. Ready now, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Left fielder.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. There is Valbuena, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Number 13.
Here's Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this. Colby Rasmus will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Jose Alvarez takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back on it. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. Striding in, Freddie Freeman. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Rasmus is digging for home, and he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that he couldn't quite get that last out he needed in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3 innings of solid work. He deserves a lot of credit.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And we are set for baseball. Here this evening.
Seattle, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jed Jerko, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's Jerko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Carter, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Halo, center fielder Aaron.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. Trevor Story is on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. First chance for him here with the man on following the leadoff walk. Calhoun giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. First
10.
swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Here's Randall Grichuk. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. At the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right side. Carter is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Ready now, Anthony Shuey.
Anthony Shuey.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Justin Upton now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A called strike on the inside corner. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Schwarber, but no chance to recover. Calhoun is on at first after the strikeout. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ben Gamel.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Jed Jerko now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him. 2 down. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado.
And
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's retired 1 away. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Valbuena. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
At the plate, Zach Cozart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Nelson Cruz.
In the air out toward right field. On the move is Calhoun. 1 out. Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carter.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Drilled to the left side. Simmons is there. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Anthony Shuey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is fouled back and out of play.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Fielder number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Carter is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trevor Story.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Ines Gerardo Parra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, on that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-1. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
This one for Crawford at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Catcher.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Aaron Hicks at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line drive to left. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Kyle
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for round number 2. Ready once again, Chris Carter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He got him. Lively fastball. Here's Luis Valbuena. Now, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Zach Cozart is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Around second, he's on his way to third, and now this is bobbled out in center. Cozart takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and they are going to let him come all the way around to score, and that is pure charity right there. Cano waits on the first pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Shuey, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Parra is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Throw into second. On to first, and they get the double play. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford.
For the Mariners,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trevor Story comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun moves over. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Fielder number 56.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Parra is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Leak pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires this. So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Rendell Grichuk.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Up next,
and that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen Angels, now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box. Jed Jerko. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Luis Valbuena. He'll get things started now in the Mark Zepchinski. Albert Pujols will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Albert Pujols.
Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Grichuk has it in his sights, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that
pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now to the plate, Anthony Shuey. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Justin Upton now. And a big at-bat in this one. Edwin Diaz is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Mike Zunino will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Blake Wood enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in.
Designated hitter Nelson
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Carter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Carter goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Brandon Crawford started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Simmons into shallow left, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Parra ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Parra ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breakable.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Mike Leake. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Leake. His record is now 2-0.